Using pre-emergent weed spray in landscape rocks. Keeping your landscape looking pristine can be a daunting task, especially when pesky weeds start popping up in your carefully curated rock beds. Fortunately, there is a more efficient method than pulling them. Using pre-emergent weed spray. When should pre-emergent be sprayed? Pre-emergent weed sprays are effective for preventing weed seeds from germinating and taking root in your lawn or garden. However, timing is critical when it comes to applying the pre-emergent spray. The ideal time to apply pre-emergent is before the weeds germinate, usually in the early spring or fall when soil temperatures reach a consistent 55 degrees Fahrenheit or above. This is typically before the first lawn mowing of the season. If applied too early, the pre-emergent herbicide may break down before the weeds germinate, rendering it ineffective. If applied too late, the weeds may have already started to grow, making it more difficult to control them. It's important to read the label of the pre-emergent spray carefully and follow the manufacturer's instructions for the best results. Additionally, weather conditions such as rain or a heavy watering can affect the efficacy of the pre-emergent spray, so it's important to monitor the weather forecast and adjust your application schedule accordingly. We can manage the timing and amount of weed spray so you don't have to worry about it, and our work is guaranteed. Does pre-emergent work on existing weeds? Pre-emergent weed spray is designed to prevent weed seeds from germinating, but it does not work on existing weeds. This means pre-emergent weed spray will not effectively eliminate if you already have broadleaf weeds or other types of weeds growing in your lawn or garden. Instead, you'll need a post-emergent herbicide to target and kill the existing weeds. How to prevent weed growth in gravel? First, consider using a geotextile fabric as a barrier between the soil and the gravel to prevent weed seeds from germinating in the soil and growing through gravel. Keep the gravel layer thick enough to help prevent weed seeds from reaching the soil below and maintain the area regularly by removing any weeds that sprout up. Also, consider using a selective herbicide or weed killer for rock designed to target only the weeds without harming surrounding plants or the environment. Finally, consider planting ground cover plants between gravel borders to provide a natural barrier against weeds. By applying pre-emergent weed spray at the appropriate time, you can create a barrier that prevents weeds from growing in the first place. This can help reduce the number of weeds you must deal with over time, making it easier to maintain a healthy and beautiful lawn or garden. For more than 25 years, Custom Weed and Pest Control helped residential and commercial properties stay weed and pest free. Don't fight the good fight alone, call Custom Weed and Pest Control.